Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a great recipe for you. We are going to be making roast chicken with fennel and radishes. Now before we get to the recipe, I've got to apologize. I am so sorry. This recipe is coming out to you a little bit on the late side. I had a rather interesting evening with some friends, and the next day I was in absolutely no condition to cook any kind of meal for you. So I'll give you a little glimpse into what exactly happened that night.
Because she's dead.
It's pretty crazy, I know. So I'm sure that you will forgive me for not being in the right state to cook. But today's meal is going to be absolutely wonderful. Really healthy, really simple. Something you can just throw into the oven and let it cook, and it does all the work for you. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Here's what you're going to need if you want to make it. All right, let's begin by removing the fronds from your fennel. Using a sharp knife, cut your fennel in half. Then go ahead and quarter it. Once you've got your fennel all cut up, you want to arrange it in your baking dish. Next come the radishes. Start by removing the leafy greens. Then cut the ends off the radishes and slice them in half. Go ahead and arrange your radishes along with your fennel in your baking dish. This is going to serve as the rack for your chicken. I wanted the vegetables to roast along with the chicken, so I went ahead and drizzled with olive oil, and then I seasoned with salt and pepper. I've shown you how to crack your garlic open in a previous video. Once you do that, go ahead and give it a nice chop. Once your garlic is minced properly, you want to add it to your butter. Go ahead and peel back the leaves off of a rosemary sprig. Use your knife to mince up your rosemary. Now go ahead and add your rosemary to your butter. What you have done now is you've made a compound butter. That's a butter with herbs and garlic that will add flavor to your burger. Tip number one, you want to make sure that you take the chicken out of the refrigerator before you put it into the oven. You never want to put a cold piece of meat into a hot oven. The meat is just going to contract and all of the juices are going to seize up. You're going to end up with a dry bird. Nobody likes a dry bird. Nobody likes to put a dry bird in their mouth. Remember that. They like it juicy, they like it succulent, they like it moist. That's a different video. Now using your fingers, you are going to create a cavity between the breast of the bird and the skin. Go ahead and stuff that cavity with your compound butter. This is going to help your bird baste itself so that you won't even have to open the oven to baste it. Cut up 2 lemons. And also cut up 1 red onion. Now you're going to stuff half of the onion into your bird and also 1 whole lemon. Use some kitchen twine to tie up the legs of the bird. What this is going to do is it's going to help the bird cook evenly. Tip number 2, keep those hands nice and clean. You're going to want to wash your hands every time you touch the chicken. You don't want to cross-contaminate all of the other vegetables. So I always like to start with the vegetables first. You want to slice up your fennel, you want to dice up your radishes, and then once you are done prepping all of your vegetables, you can go ahead and start seasoning your bird. Don't forget to season the outside of the bird. Keep it simple. You don't have to do a whole lot of it. There's a lot of flavor in that compound butter. So just use some salt and pepper, and you're ready to go. As per usual, I like to season with a little mojo criollo. A word about mojo criollo. As you can see, if you watch my videos, you know that I use mojo criollo all of the time. I know that it's hard to find. I know that in some parts of the country they just don't have it. Mojo criollo is simply orange juice, lemon juice, lime juice, garlic, salt, pepper. That's basically it. There are a bunch of recipes on the internet that you can look up if you want to make your own at home. It's really easy and it's very flavorful, and it doesn't add any extra carbs or any extra calories to your dish. I use it all the time. I recommend that if you are in a bigger city, please go out and try to find it because it's really worth it. Set your oven to 425. Now you're going to cook your bird for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Go ahead and put the bird in the oven. When you take it out, you're going to know that it's done when the juices run clear. Tip number 3, make sure that you let the bird rest once you take it out of the oven. It's been through a lot, so be sure that you give it a chance to rest so that all of the juices can go right back into the bird, and you are going to end up with the juiciest bird you've ever had. Well, there you have it. Roasted chicken with fennel and radishes. This recipe is really easy to make. You pretty much put it in the oven and it cooks itself. I hope you're going to give it a try, and I also hope that you're enjoying these videos. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you can stay on top of all of the recipes that we're going to be sharing here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut into this and enjoy it. So please Come back, visit us again. I'm Albert, this is Albert's Easy Gourmet Kitchen. Remember, live healthy and eat healthy. Have a great day.